I really don't know what I would do if I didn't have some work that I had to get to.
Ooh, hello, hello, hello. This is Shirley Crawford, the owner of Second Chance Consulting and the executive director of the Women's Business Center, RVA, coming to you with another episode of WorkHARDAholics. Yep, it's another Sunday evening. Normally afternoon, but this time it's evening. Been a really full day, been a full week, been a full month so far, and we're just getting started. For those of you who don't know what a workaholic is, let me help you out. I made the term up. I'll explain. A workaholic is someone who is always doing something. We don't rest on our laurels. We don't sit back and wait for things to happen. We make things happen. And we are productive. We are not the average bear, but we come here together for this time so we can make sure that not only are we being the most productive, but that we're also living in balance. Sometimes it's easy to get really excited about all the projects and forget about ourselves. So we take a moment, we take a little time out just to make sure we're all taking care of ourselves and learning new things to make us better work-hardaholics. So, for those of you who are with us every week, thank you. But you know that we like words. And so our word for the week is penultimate. I think it's a really cool word. Penultimate. Yeah, use that in a sentence. And all it really means is next to last. And so I don't know who came up with this word originally. So it's based off of penult, which means next to last syllable in a word. And then penultimate just generally means next to last. Some think it means it's the next to last in like the greatest. So maybe it's the next to last in the greatest of a series. It's the penultimate in the series of, that kind of thing. How I came to even be thinking about this word is I've mentioned it's been busy. It's March, so it's Women's History Month. Yay! Today it's March 8th when I'm filming. When you see it, I don't know what it is. It's International Women's Day. And so, in addition to that, day before yesterday, the center was a finalist through a very extensive process, a finalist for the Emerging Entrepreneur of the Year award, and we didn't win. And so, winning, being the ultimate, everyone says, "Oh, well, I'm surely you were the first runner-up." Okay, and we didn't win. That's the point. Someone else won. They're great. Who they are is relevant. They won. Kudos to them. But the point is, even if we are the next best in this category, we be penultimate. All right? And so it just made me think about the word. That's life for me. I think about it in words. And then next to last, that made me think of even what our time tool technique this week is. And I know these vary. Sometimes I'm really geeky and we talk about software or shortcuts or options or technical things you can do. This one's a little bit different. So because I was thinking about penultimate being next to last, being second, it made me think about in customer service, there's this technique called LAST. LAST. And it just means listen, apologize, solve, and think. So whenever you are de-escalating, online or offline, you think, okay, first things first. In this case, last things first. So listen, apologize, solve, and think. And so if you're an employer, you need to give your customer service people, your frontline people, the authority to deal with issues. We hate it when we're coming to someone and like, oh, well, let me ask the boss. Let me find my supervisor. If you can authorize whoever we're speaking to be able to resolve the issues, you wouldn't have such bad customer service ratings. Your Yelp reviews wouldn't be so bad. People wouldn't be online blasting you. They might even be online complimenting you. Speaking of which, when it comes to like your social media, whenever you have not just trolls, because you have people who are out there just doing things because they don't have anything better to do with their lives. but you have legitimate customer service issues. If I came into your institution, the person who was there gave me bad service. I don't care what they're going through. I'm paying you my money, and you need to treat me like my money has value. And that one person who you might have fired, I have no idea, but that one person has impacted whether or not I ever come back again. Like, I just recently started going back to American Family. And I only go because they have like the senior citizen program for my mom to use the gym. I have been slamming, and I'm very verbal about it. Ask me anytime. I've been slamming American Family for, I don't know now at this point. It's been like 30 years, and I'm still talking bad about American Family. Still can't stand them. And like, I used to be upset with my friends if they would go there. I'm like, you're no real friend. My enemy is your enemy. I mean, for real, it was that deep. I don't mind telling you all about it. I'm much better now. Like, the moment even 30 years later, I had to resolve the issue. So their customer service was terrible. It was a really bad situation. Like, it went all the way up to the top, and it was just really, really bad. So for the rest of you who don't want to have people like me blasting you, then think about using the last technique. Listen to their issues, apologize. And it's not saying that they're right either. It's saying, hey, I'm sorry that was your experience. Let's see how we can solve it. Let's see how we can take care of it. Thank you for bringing it to our attention. Thank you for being our customer, and we'll try to do better in the future. Okay, and then that takes me to our book it moment. And the book it moment this week is winners and how they succeed. See, I told you, Penultimate, being second place, having good customer service, because it's the last technique. It all takes me into this book. So the book is by Alistair Campbell, and it goes from people even like Nelson Mandela and other individuals. And it talks not just about, we always like to talk about the nice, happy stuff. Like, this is so amazing. I'm so great. But who wants to tell you I was up for an award and we lost? Like, really? I was up for an award and we lost. And I don't see anything that we could have done differently, honestly, to have won. And so now I get to go back and review. And this is the thing. So people tell you all about all the happy, happy stuff. And so, but then we don't know how to take it when we don't get exactly what we want. So at that moment when they announced it and we didn't win, I didn't feel ashamed to say, hey, I really wanted that. So I appreciated the nomination. MBL, thank you very much. I greatly appreciated it. But nobody goes into something to be second place. No one goes in to be a silver medalist. You're honored that your work was recognized. You're honored, but you want to win. If you don't want to win, you wouldn't be in the game. That's just it. And so there's pieces to that, though. So when people fall down, we don't want to stop and talk about, like, what does falling down feel like? How do you get back up again? What's your response? What's your reaction? For me, us not winning actually inspired me. Right? And so when people say, how was the event? I said, oh, we lost. And everyone's like, oh, it's okay. Better luck next year. That's a real, I mean, okay, that's great. But in the end, for me, it was motivational because I'm looking to see a variety of things about what we can do and how we can be more impactful, and even how we can have a larger impact so that the next nomination is not just for something local or regional, but I want to have a national award. Like, it gave me aspirations I hadn't thought about. Like, I don't even think normally in terms of awards, because generally awards don't mean that much to me. This one meant a lot to me. MBL, see how special you are to me? Your award meant something to me. I've gotten awards before, but this one meant something. And possibly because the center means so much to me and the work that we've done. So we appreciate being recognized. We do. But we want to win. That's an entrepreneur speaking. We want to win. Okay, so, yeah, clearly let me let you know about our work hard, play harder moment. It's been a little cuckoo, a little crazy around here. So as I said, it's Women's History Month. So every Women's History Month, we do a celebration in collaboration with Collaboration, our nonprofit sponsor, our partner. And so we had an event. It's been busy, but life is amazing. So, as I always say, live better, do better, be better, and happy entrepreneuring. And don't forget, like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Everybody sing like, share, subscribe. I get out of here. I'm going home. All right. Ta-ta.
Because I really don't know what I would do if I didn't have some work that I had to get to. Da-da-da-da-da.